guys, today I am filming another baby related video. This is going to be all of my pregnancy and baby must-haves, and my son Landon is about 3 months old now, so these are just our must-have things that we've tried so far, but I'm sure that I will discover new things that I would say are must-haves, so I can definitely do this video again in the future once he's a little bit older, once we've tried some more things. And this is my second baby related video. The first one I posted last month. It was my labor and delivery story video. I will link that up in the cards. And then next month I'm gonna do a 3-month update for him to let you know like stuff about him from 0 to 3 months, and also things I wish I knew, talk about like postpartum. All of that is going to be in that update, and I want to throw in this as an extra video in case you guys aren't interested in this type of content. But if you are, also let me know what you would like to see. I'm definitely open to doing 1 video a month that's baby related, but I don't want to do more than that. I'm not a lifestyle channel. But if you guys are interested in seeing my son, I do post him all the time on my Instagram, in my feed, and on my stories. My Instagram is @loveheatherette, so I definitely love it if you guys would follow me, and you'll see lots of baby love over there. And I do have a saved highlight with a lot of pictures and videos and things of him. So I'm going to start with talking about my pregnancy must-haves, and I only have a few, and I'm really lucky that I had a very easy pregnancy. I barely had any morning sickness at all, which is great. I only puked a couple of times, and it wasn't too much, and really it was like sometimes I'd be eating and just it would make me nauseous and I just have to spit out my food, which was like not a big deal at all. But the number one symptom I was experiencing was acid reflux, and it was awful. I hated it. I had it about every freaking day, several times throughout the day, which was so irritating. And I actually had it when I was delivering my son. It was so irritating because on that day earlier, like I wasn't having any acid reflux, and then literally that like last hour and a half I had it terribly, and it was like the last thing I needed, right? Like I've been in labor for a while, and me trying to like push, I'm having acid reflux, I have my mask on. It was so irritating. And actually after I had landed, I was like, oh yeah, my acid reflux is gone. Came back like a month ago, so that's real irritating. So if you have acid reflux, a must have would be Pepcid. Listen, y'all, don't even waste your time with Tums. Tums is for kids. What you need is Pepcid. This is so good. And it's actually so strong that you can only take it twice a day, I believe. So I tried to be very smart about it. I would take this usually like around 1, and then like right before I went to bed, because if you have acid reflux, like anything, like when you're sick, when anything is bothering you, you can kind of manage it throughout the day, but when you're trying to sleep at night, all you can think about is that irritating thing, which for me is freaking acid reflux. So this is great. They have some different flavors, and my husband is the sweetest, but I would not list attention to detail as one of his best qualities. So he got me like the pineapple one, which was like disgusting, but I made it through. There's a couple different sizes as well, but this is just the berry flavor. Very delicious. I have not taken one yet today. I took one yesterday. So this is absolutely still must have for me, but if you have acid reflux, like seriously, like don't even waste your time with Tums. This is so much better. You can take more Tums, but it's not as effective or like as quick acting, as long lasting. This is definitely the best. Then some other pregnancy favorites. So I know some people swore by a pregnancy pillow, other people didn't use it. I did use one, and it was actually my sister's friend let me borrow hers, which was great, and I really loved it. Of course I didn't like test out different pregnancy pillows, so I'm not sure if one is better than the other, but the one that she used is Pharmedoc. So I have some of the things here, but I will be including pictures for a lot of things, and then I will list and link everything down below so you can find the specific products that I'm talking about. But this is about 40 bucks on Amazon, and I really liked it. I found it to be very comfortable because I am someone that sleeps on my stomach. So obviously I can't do that. And I was often sleeping on my side, but then it would start to be very uncomfortable and like numb. So I just couldn't sleep on my back though. So this pillow helped me so much to just get comfortable when I was sleeping. And I got so used to it, I didn't know how I was gonna be able to sleep without it. But then I was like, oh yeah, I can sleep on my stomach again. And it's been awesome. I missed it so much, but that pillow really helped me get a good night's sleep. There were times where we stayed with friends and family, and I could not sleep for the life of me. I could not get comfortable using a regular pillow between your legs. It's like too flat. This is just really, really good and helped me a lot. And then I have some like clothing things. So because I was working from home, I barely wore anything but pajamas. So it was super affordable for me because I barely bought any pregnancy clothes. My mom did purchase me some pregnancy jeans and tops from Kohls. Now their pregnancy selection is very small, but they have some good basics, and I only like to wear skinny jeans, and they had a couple different styles and washes. I'm trying to think of what you call denim. Washes of denim. I will have them linked down below. They were very, very comfortable. Of course, you have your big stretchy band. The only thing that sucked for me is my thighs are really big. My butt is a very flat, so I did have very saggy butt, and you can't belt them. They have some little like loops so you can like hoist them up, which I was doing all day long, but there weren't any in the front where you could actually belt it, which like makes sense, you're pregnant. But they were very comfortable. I like them. When I've been putting jeans on, I've still been wearing them because my regular jeans were too tight at the beginning of quarantine. Then I got quarantine weight and pregnancy weight, so you know. And then I did get like 2 pregnancy dresses, one that I wore for our photo shoot and one for our baby shower, and they are both from Target. I would definitely recommend checking out Target's maternity section. They have way more options online than they do in store, and those were great. But the things that I really wanted to, the jeans were really good, but the other thing I wanted to mention would be underwear, which I know might be weird, but my regular underwear were starting to get pretty tight. So I went and bought some new underwear from Victoria's Secret. A lot of times they tell you to size up. I actually didn't really need to, but I think I did. Usually I'm a medium in their underwear, and I got a large. And what I would recommend would be, this is from like the regular Victoria's Secret line. These are their seamless underwear, and they also have these in the pink line. I was going to show them too, but I'm wearing my last pair today, and they're like this, except the fabric feels like a little bit cheaper, and they're like scalloped on the edges, but they're super comfortable. They really don't give you any panty lines, but they're very thin and they're very stretchy, which I think is so important. Like, I was wearing these when I was 9 months pregnant, and I'm wearing them now. They still fit me, and I don't have my 9 months belly, thank God, but they still fit me. Very stretchy, very, very comfortable. They're not going to cut off any circulation or be too tight. Definitely recommend these underwear from Victoria's Secret. I would say that they are must-haves. And those are literally all of my pregnancy must-haves of things that I would recommend, the things that I felt saved me. So then everything else is a baby must-have, but I did want to mention what we used for our registry, and that would be Babylist. Again, we got that recommendation from some friends, and the nice thing about Babylist is that you basically go through and look up products on the web, you save them to your registry in like product category types, and then when someone clicks on the item, it will show them all of the different places online that they can purchase it, as well as the cost. So I mostly looked at Target, but there were some things I looked at from Amazon, but tons of people are Amazon Prime shoppers. So if something, I may have picked it out from Target, but it's something that's available at Target and Amazon, which is what it shows on the registry, which I thought was really helpful. I did really like that. And for our next baby in the future, I would definitely use the Babylist app again. The only thing that I kind of wish I didn't do, so it automatically adds Babylist gift card as one of the items in your registry, and we were so fortunate to have a lot of people send us Babylist gift cards, but namely Justin's work, they sent us like $600 in gift cards, which is amazing, right? But of course, they're Babylist gift cards. You can only use them on the Babylist website. So we just decided that's our diaper fund. Like, that will last us for forever, because we were super lucky that we also got majority of the things that we wanted from our registry. So yeah, that's gonna be our baby fund. One thing that sucks about Babylist as well is that they do not sell formula, which I don't know why, because formula does not expire that quickly, and it's not like it's necessarily coming from like, I guess it does come from a Babylist warehouse. I don't know. It's really annoying that they don't sell formula, because that's like the one thing that we need. I mean, we do still need diapers, but we have a ton. So that's a bummer that you can't buy formula from Babylist. Another thing, which you guys may already know, but we found out through some friends at our shower, is that like if you get a whole bunch of boxes of size 1 diapers and now your baby is a size 2, what are you going to do with the diapers? So you can donate them, but actually you can go to Target and exchange them for another size, and it doesn't matter if they were purchased from Target or not, which is so amazing. So the bag can't be open. It has to be brand new, and they have to have that same brand and size of bag or box in their system. We did take back a whole bunch, and there were some diapers that didn't have that size, so they couldn't take it back. So we're gonna try a different store, and they actually gave us a store merchandise card back, so you don't have to do like a even exchange. So just give you store credit, which I thought was really awesome, and that's good to know. So like if you have unopened boxes of diapers your baby has grown out of, take them to Target and try to exchange them or get store credit for them, whether they were purchased at Target or not. I thought that was a really, really cool tip. And if you guys know of other stores that do that, please leave it in the comments. Again, there's a bunch of things I don't know. I really did not do a good job of researching. I basically got recommendations from Dani Austin and Kallie B from Instagram. I will have their Instagrams linked down below. I should have watched YouTube videos and I didn't, but then like in retrospect I did. RawBeautyKristi's is a great video, and I saw that one came out after I had my baby. And then Madison Miller did a really good video. There were some things that I bought off of her recommendation, so I will have all those people linked down below. So starting with clothes, I did put some clothes on our registry, but not a ton, because I know a lot of people like to pick those things out. And let me tell you, there are a lot more cute girl clothes than boy clothes. And also I'm very picky about my personal clothes, and it has transitioned or transferred over into me being picky about my son's clothes. Like I am not into dinosaurs and planes and trains and all that stupid stuff. I'm not into that. I got a sophisticated babe. He is a simple babe. We like some animals and we like some basic colors and prints. That's what he's liking so far. He looks gorgeous in green and blue. My sister got some really cute onesies from TJ Maxx. The brands again are like random brands I think you can probably just find at TJ Maxx. So there are some random pieces that I love, but then these are things that I picked out that in particular I love and that you guys can purchase easily online. So first would be these Hanes rompers, and they come in a 2-pack. We do have 2 different 2-packs, so 4 different designs. These are from Amazon, and I believe the packs come with a print and a solid. So it's just this really pretty teal color. And then this one has like, what are these called? You know, like the Milky Way constellations. These are just so cute. They are tank top, so that's great. It's been nice for summer. We've already worn these. And then, you know, just a snap crotch. They have like little shorty legs here. And also these are 0 to 6 months, which is fantastic. Your baby can wear them for such a long time because they are shorts, and which is great because Lanton is very skinny, but he's very long. So like footed pajamas, onesies, we really haven't been able to wear them very much. He grew through them quickly, and also I have a very sweaty baby, so we don't be putting him in long sleeve, long leg things too much. But these are perfect. 0 to 6 months is great. They've got some stretch to them. Like, look, that's a lot of stretch. I really, really like these. I think they're very cute. They come in a bunch of different colors and patterns. I would definitely buy more of these. Very, very nice. And then the other thing would be onesies from Burt's Bees, which is so random, but these are so nice. So we have a couple of different sets. I think they come in 5 packs, 3 or 5 packs. And we've got some that are like navy, gray, white. Then they got some patterns. And then this is, I believe, the 3 to 6 months, so he's not into these yet. But this one would be like gray and white and mint. So they're just basic like this, but I love them on him. I think they're so cute. They're also very soft, and these are very stretchy as well. So again, there's tons of random things that I just love basics, and these are very soft and comfortable and stretchy and cute and affordable. So I definitely recommend these Hanes Rompers from Amazon and these Burt's Bees onesies. And then I did want to talk about burp cloths and bibs. So I bought these matching sets from Target, and each of these come with 4. Let me tell you, I do not recommend the bibs at all. The Velcro on them is terrible. This is barely sticky. They fall off all the time. Landon doesn't even have to tug on them. They just fall off, which is so annoying. But these are much cuter than some of the other ones that we received, but the Velcro on those is so much better. I also liked that these Velcroed like to the side instead of directly in the back. They're definitely easy to put on, but they're just too easy to take off. So I don't really recommend these, even though they're cute. But the burp cloths are great, and he's been spitting up so much more recently. So we have several of these. I had a pack of 4, but I actually just bought another one because you can only use something so much when you get like, it's one thing if you're wiping his mouth, but if he's like actually spitting up, you can only use this so many times. But these are very nice, easily washable. The puke comes out real easy, and they're cute. This one has hedgehogs on it. I love it so much. So, so cute. So recommend these, not these. Another thing that I wanted to mention before I forget, one of like my biggest tips so far in the way that I've been able to keep track of his things is that I say you need to have multiples of bibs, burp cloths, blankets, and pacifiers, and they need to be going at all times. I have some in 4 different parts of our house. So I have got some in the diaper bag, some in the nursery, some in our bedroom, and some in the living room downstairs. So all of those in 4 different places. That way I don't have to move them from place to place, because then that's when they get lost. That's when we forget to bring something in the diaper bag, or when we're going out of town. I've gone out of town with Landon a couple of times, and it's gotten so easy for me because you keep the diaper bag pretty well stocked and you only have to grab a couple of things, and it's been so much easier for me. Whenever we go to friends and family's house, I get like stressed out because I only brought 1 blanket, 1 bib, 1 burp cloth, and 1 pacifier. And of course, a bunch of different people are touching Landon and moving him all around the house, and I'm trying to keep track of his things, and that can be a little stressful for me. So at your own house, I would recommend having multiples going at one time, having them in central locations, and literally like if someone brings me a burp cloth, I'm like, that's the downstairs one, you better put it back, because that's how I keep track of things. A little silly, but it definitely works for me. Next, I'm gonna talk about my sleeping must-haves. I'm wanting to get into a whole story, but I will save his sleeping patterns and struggles for our 0 to 3 month update next month. But the best gift we got so far, the best investment, would be the A Tot. Kallie B is the one that had recommended that, and it is so good. It's so nice because it helps like keep him secure, and we do have it in our bed with us right now. And what's nice is that it's really almost like a pool inflatable, because it's got like bumpers on the side. You can run into him, but there's no way, unless you tried real hard, you're gonna roll over on top of him. And it just makes me feel so much like secure and safe, and I can sleep, he can sleep. The only thing is it's only so big. It doesn't, expand with your baby. And I don't know if they come in multiple sizes, but absolutely a must-have for us. It has been so great. And I think we have the deluxe. I don't know what that means, but it's the deluxe one. And then the other thing that is a must-have. So my friend Jean actually made Landon a baby blanket, which is Cowboys, which is Justin's favorite football team, and I love that blanket. It is so soft and so special, and I'm so happy for that to be Landon's special baby blanket. But our day-to-day blankets are actually the ones from the hospital, and I don't know that you're supposed to take them, but like nobody stopped me, so I took them. And I have 3 of these, which is great because I have one in the living room, in our bedroom, and in the diaper bag. These are the best blankets. Now, we actually don't even really swaddle Landon anymore. He hates it. He likes to be free. And we have a very sweaty baby. I'm sweaty, Justin's sweaty, our baby is sweaty. So he doesn't need like a thick, heavy blanket. These are so perfect. I love how thin these are. These are so good. I gotta see if you can buy these on the internet. I'm sure you can somewhere, but these are really nice thin blankets to help keep him covered, but like not be so hot he sweats himself to death. So like I said, we always have a couple of these going at a time. I'm so happy we have 3 of these. If you're watching this video before you go to the hospital, get some baby blankets. Or if you have any friends or family members that are labor and delivery nurses, or like the aftercare baby nurses, I don't know what they're called. Those are good. I love them. So I've already been talking for 20 minutes and I have so much more to get through. So I'm going to try to go a little bit quicker. I have a lot of products that are must-haves in like the eating category, and I'm gonna breeze over some of them, and I will talk more about, again, the feeding journey in our 0 to 3 month update. So the first thing I would recommend would be the My Brest Friend breastfeeding pillow. So most popular are the boppies, which you just put around you. They almost look like a neck pillow, but huge, and you can wrap around your stomach, which is great, but those are rounded. And the My Brest Friend pillows are flat on the top, so you don't have to worry about your baby kind of like rolling around. It keeps them secure a little bit better, and then it also just has like a little belt that you just like click in on the side, and that was really nice. I had gotten a boppy and I actually returned it, and I bought this instead. So I never used the boppy. I can't really tell you which one is better, but I do like that the idea of this is that it is flat. So Landon had a really hard time latching, and when we went to some of his first doctor's appointments, they suggested that I try the Nipple Shields, and my friend Emily had purchased them for me. And first off, I want to shout out my friend Emily because she got me a basket of like all the things that you need that are not fun to buy that no one else bought me, and I really appreciate that because I've used so many of them, and there were things like these that I didn't know about and I didn't know that I would need, but I did. So these are the Lansano brand, and they are what they look like. You just kind of have to get them a little wet, and then just, and they've got holes on them, and this really did help Landon latch better. The only thing is that Landon is kind of an aggressive eater, so he'd be ripping around like this, and then it would come off my skin, and then I'd have to try to put it back, and then he'd be fussing. So it took a little bit to get used to, but it is better and easier for us for him to use these. So I wanted to then talk about the baby bottles that we use. That reminded me, there are a bunch of stores that have free goodie bags when you create a registry with them. Walmart has one, Target has one, Amazon does, but you have to like spend $25 or something, which is stupid. So I did not get the Amazon one, but I got the Walmart one, and I actually got 2 of the Target ones, which was great. And I think they all came with this bottle and the pacifier. These are our favorite. Like, we've tried other brands and these are our favorite. So definitely get the Target and the Walmart baby boxes. They are free and they've got samples of a bunch of different things, but like, you can use these multiple times. These are not samples. So we also got some Dr. Brown bottles, which are also 4 ounces, but they're taller and skinnier. And we actually did not like those. I tried it once or twice with Landon, and because he was so used to these, those made a mess. The opening is bigger, so more milk came out, so he made a mess. He was drinking it too fast. So we just have stuck to these. These are the Phillips Avent bottles, and we actually ended up, because of the freebie goodie bags from the stores and some from friends and family, we have actually like 7 free ones, so I never even had to buy these, which was great. But I did buy a different brand of 10-ounce ones recently, and the nips are like bent and shaped funny. Landon does not like them, so I went to try to look for these online. On Babylist, they didn't have a multi-pack of the big sizes. I think they just had them individually, but I probably will buy them because it will be worth it. But anyway, these are great bottles, easy to clean, and if you get those goodie bags, they should come in there, and they're great. I like these the best. The right amount of milk comes out. That is good. I love it. Then we do have bottle brushes and a bottle drying rack. I definitely recommend. So again, we have 7 of these, and we use 7 a day. So we are constantly, you know, washing them. We never want them to sit with formula in them for too long. And it's great to have a ton of bottles because you don't want to have to like wash right away after every feed, because again, when we travel, I take about 2 or 3 bottles and it just feels like we're washing bottles every second. So having 6 or 7 of them has been great for us. So we have the bottle brush and the bottle drying rack, which is so perfect in a must-have. You don't want them just sitting on the counter. You don't want to just use a regular old sponge. So I would recommend those. Again, the specifics ones that I have will be linked down below. I don't know that anything is necessarily special about them, but they work great for us. Then I want to talk about the formula that I'm using, and this is actually something that my parents' neighbor purchased for us because they love it and we've been using it ever since. You can buy this from Target and Whole Foods. This is the Organics Happy Baby Organic Formula, Sensitive Formula. I think this is like $25 for 21 ounces. He goes through this very quickly, probably like 1 a week right now. And again, he's mostly just eating 4 ounces. So we're gonna go through this even faster. This is very expensive. It's very upsetting to me that Babyless does not have formula because that would be saving us a lot of money because of the gift cards we have, but that's okay. That is okay. This is great, I love it. We have tried Similac and Enfamil for him, and he had an upset stomach, but I don't think it was because of those types of formula. It's just because we changed formula, and it was because we had some like emergencies. Again, I'll talk about it in another video, but he loves this. I like it. Nothing wrong with it. He's been growing great since we've been using that, and I want to keep it up. And then I wanted to talk about the breast pump that I have. So I was gonna get the LV cordless pump. Dani Austin recommended it. A lot of other people did. I signed up for this like insurance breast pump website where you put in your insurance information and you can get them really discounted. I'll have that website down below. LV, not gonna be discounted. They're $500. And I was gonna buy it. That's insane. And from the reviews, some people really loved it. Other people, like Madison Miller, said that like it's not as good as it sounds like. It doesn't like suck out enough milk. You can't be like you can't be moving around as much as you think you can, because if you bend over, like it's gonna spill. Like it doesn't hold as much milk as another pump. So while that would have been convenient for me, like $500 is a no. So the one that I got is the Spectra S1. They do have a like volume 2, but from Madison Miller, she said that the one was better. So that's what I have. With that insurance website, it was only about $100, which is great compared to $500. So again, I will list and link everything for you, but that pump works great. It pumps for about like, it's like a 30-minute cycle. You can turn up the intensity or whatever, and worked very well. It can be off the charger for a while, but I noticed that it wouldn't suck out as strongly, or like I felt like one side wasn't really sucking it. At first we thought it was the like little tubey tube, but then we plugged it into the wall. They both work just fine. So I actually just will like sit on the bed, plug it into the outlet right by the bed, and do it for about 30 of the 30-minute cycle. So I would recommend that one. It has been working well. Then for diapering, I would say that so far our favorite diapers have been Pampers, and Huggies are good too. I do not recommend Loves. We did have some leakage with that. And then someone got us these. The brand is Kidgets. We were trying to see if we wanted to give these to someone or just toss them. These are terrible. I think they're from Family Dollar. He peed all over the place. It leaked out all over. They were terrible. It's like there's only absorption in the front, none in the back. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Like every day that we were wearing those, he was peeing through his clothes, peeing through his clothes, peeing through his clothes, and we were not waiting that long to change them. He just pees a lot. But yeah, we stopped using those after going through clothes like this. Like no, those are terrible. But Pampers and Huggies work great for us. Also, Wipes, you know, really any wipes work for him. So far, he doesn't seem to be sensitive to anything, but I like the Pampers wipes the best. I think the texture is nice and I think that they're very wet. But some must-haves for us would be a wipe warmer, which I thought was kind of a dumb gift, but one of my coworkers got that for me and Landon has loved it. Because let me tell you, whenever we would change him at first, we put the wipe on him and he would just like act like you dumped him in an ice bath. Like he would just like freak out. So that wipe warmer has really, really helped. I feel like the wipes aren't as wet, but they do just fine and they're very warm, which he finds to be very comfortable. So I would recommend that in general. So another thing I would recommend would be a travel changing pad. I'm not comfortable just plopping my baby on someone's couch or bed and changing them. First off, he's a boy, so his pee is gonna go up, out, left and right, all over the place possibly. And his poop be like a mess and wet sometimes, and I'm not trying to get that on people's things. So the changing pad that we have, we actually saw it in one of our friends' registries and we're like, yes, that's great. We would like that too. So recommend that. And then our number one diaper and favorite would be the Diaper Genie. That is worth it. So that is a diaper trash can and it's so good. It contains a smell. It can hold a lot of diapers and we love it. And there are some like off brands of the trash bags that go in it, which is great. I just bought some more of them from Babylist and that has been so good. I love it so much. Very convenient. We have it right by his little changing station. It's great. I definitely recommend that over just using like a regular bathroom trash can. So good. Then for miscellaneous things here, so for pacifiers, again, these are the free ones that you get at the hospital. Did we get some at the hospital? I guess so, but you know, like the free ones, they have the hospital in the like little goodie bags from the stores. These are Phillips Avent, whatever, which is the same brand and line as the bottles that we love. These are so good. And again, I just have them all over the place. Something that my dad told me is that you should change out your baby's pacifiers so that like they don't really break one in. And then if you lose it and give them a new one that they don't like it. I don't know. We haven't tried it yet. And again, because we have a pacifier going in, you know, 4 different locations, he is using, you know, different ones throughout the day. And luckily, like he usually sleeps fine without it, but at night I will use it till he falls asleep and then I'll take it out of his mouth. And then when he's really fussy throughout the day, we'll give this to him, but he actually just like falls asleep without one as well, which is great, but we do really love those. Another thing that sounds silly, but has been a real must-have for me is a pacifier holder. And you actually can like attach it to your diaper bag, but our diaper bag, which is another favorite, I really like it. It's Eddie Bauer and it's just like a nice one that Justin can wear that looks like a nice men's bag. It's really nice. I'll link it. But it's got some side pockets and that's where I just put the little holder and this just, it goes in it, you zip it up, which is so nice. It makes it easy to find the pacifier and it's not like rolling around in your bag getting gunk on it. So I recommend that holder for sure. Sounds silly, but it's so good. The next thing I recommend is a swing. And our swing is good. It's not perfect. So it has a mobile part on it, but it doesn't actually move. Like you can move it with your hand, but there is no mechanism on the swing that actually moves it, which sucks because he loves mobiles. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Mobiles. I'm having a hard time right now, but mobiles, he really likes them, but it's so irritating, doesn't move on its own. So we'll kind of fling it around, but then it's fallen off a couple times. So if that was fixed, it would be perfect, but it's nice because there's different settings for like how fast you want it to swing. It's got music that plays on it and he sleeps in that all the time, which is so good. As I've gone back to work, still working from home, you know, we can't hold him all the time. So putting him in that swing has been so helpful for us and he falls right asleep. I'm actually wanting to get 2 of them, to have one upstairs and downstairs. That's a must-have for us. Again, it's not quite perfect, but I really like the one we have. And then another favorite, something that we were given, so it's a carrier. So I have one of those like wrappy fabric ones. I haven't messed with it too much because it's actually very irritating to try to figure out how to wrap it around. And while it's cute, a kind like this is just more easy to work with, easy to put on, take off, do it by yourself, which is great. So this one was given to us and it's from Infantino. And I don't think it's like a reversible kind where, you know, sometimes there are carriers where you can like put your baby in the front or put them on your back. This is just for on the front, I believe, unless you can just put it on your back. Can you just, okay, I don't know, I'll have to get back to you. Maybe you can just like slide it on the other way. I don't know, I've just been putting my baby in the front. It is very nice. I actually have worn it while I'm sitting in my chair when I was working from home the other day, and this is also nice when you're taking him for a walk. Again, super simple to use, which is really what I need at this point. Just simple to use. It looks cute enough. It's functional, which is more important to me. I also really like the stroller that we have. I know there's a lot of fancy ones, expensive ones, but I would just say get one where it's a stroller and a car seat together so that they're compatible. So we actually decided to buy an additional base, not an additional car seat. At first we were gonna have a car seat in each of our cars, but after talking to someone, they're like, well, really, like the car seat goes where the baby goes. So usually we will put him in the car seat in the house and then take him somewhere. So, you know, down the road when we are going back to work, or probably when he gets bigger and like can walk, we'll have 2 car seats. But for now, when we have to carry him, he's still a baby, we just need 1 car seat, but 2 bases, and they're very easy to like clip in, clip out, to clip into the stroller, in and out. I really like the one that we have. And then another thing that has been a must-have for us is a dresser and changing table combo. So the one we have is from Target. I don't love the color of the fake wood. I wish it was like a little, I wish it was a little different. I don't like the color that much, but that's okay. It's very functional. You've got 2 small drawers and then 2 big ones, which has been perfect for us to hold all the things that we need for him. And then on top is a changing table hutch, which has been so perfect. Again, I don't like to change him just anywhere. I will bring him up and put him on that change table, and it works perfectly for us. I'm so happy to have that. And you know, it's made it better for when he's made a mess. At least it's in one place and not on our bed. So I do love that. Then there are some other things that I wanted to recommend that are for moms. And the first would be this nursing bra. This is from Target. I think it came in a 2-pack. I may have purchased them separately. This is the brand Auden. I have a large. And this is not like a sports bra where it's like a racer back. This has a clasp like a regular bra, which is perfect. It's easy to, you know, take on and off, but this is the only way I feel like I can show you. So I'm wearing my other one right now. So the way that this is a nursing bra is because there's this little clip right here, and then it pulls down. So you only have to have 1 exposure at a time, and feed them, and then you clip it back on. I also feel like this would be easy for pumping if you have like a hand pump where you're just doing 1 at a time. I feel like this would be easy to do that way. And then the other thing that I would say is a must-have would be nursing pads that you put inside your bra. So the Target brand does make some. My friend Emily had purchased this for me. Again, she's the best in getting those staples because I didn't even think about that. I didn't know that those things are real. And I did just repurchase them from Babyless from the Medela brand, which makes a lot of breast pump related things. And these basically are like pads, like the same material as like a regular feminine hygiene pad. And you just put them in your bra and it will absorb any milk that you have coming out throughout the day. There is some little sticky on them, so you can make them stick to your bra. I actually didn't like doing that. I felt like it made them move around more or get like folded up or just weird. So I actually just like slip them in, and I don't put the adhesive on. I don't take the piece of paper off the adhesive part. I just stick them in, and it works if you have a bra. If you're wearing an outfit without a bra, first off, you're brave. I couldn't. I cannot just be free these days. I'm too big. It's too obvious. I'm too uneven. TMI, I know. But anyways, those are just must-haves for me. Any brand is good, but the Up and Up is great, affordable, and definitely a must-have because you don't want milk getting through on all of your bras or on all of your shirts. It's very nice to have that just absorbed right up. And then my other random mom favorite would be this pop socket. And that's because I'm often holding Landon, trying to like shush him to sleep or feeding him or something, and I can't just sit there and do nothing. I have to do something on my phone, so I can have him in the, you know, the crook of my arm here and my phone in my hand. And this pop socket has been so good to make sure that I'm not accidentally dropping my phone on my baby's face, or, you know, if I don't have all the hands in the world, this is just so perfect. You can, you know, type with one hand. So if you're a mom, I mean, really anybody, but if you got a baby, I recommend a pop socket because you can hold your baby and your phone in the same hand at the same time. So good. And then for things I don't recommend, again, those Target bibs, Velcro is not good. And then the other thing I really don't recommend is this mobile we have, which is so cute. I love the look of it. It fits our nursery aesthetic vibes, but it ain't great. So it plays a song, it spins around, but it does it for like 30 seconds and you have to like twist it, like crank it to get it to play the music and to spin around. I crank as much as I can, and then it like, you know, like locks up on you. It really resists you, and then it does it for like 30 seconds. Excuse me. You need to go for 30 minutes. And again, my son loves it. He loves it, but I can't just sit there for 30 minutes and do that. I might as well like just hold him. It doesn't make any sense. And again, that thing was like 40, 50 bucks, and like for what? You barely work. I should probably read reviews. So those are like the only things that I don't recommend. I will let you know what they are down below, but those are my must-haves for now. I'm sure that I will have more things in the next 3 to 6 months in this year. Definitely let me know your must-have specific products that really change the game for your baby, especially if there are things in this next 3 to 6 months, because that's the phase that he's about to be going into in a few weeks. And I cannot wait. I love watching him grow every day. He's already changed so much. And that is all I have for you. I know this was a really long video. Let me know your thoughts on these products. Let me know your recommendations. We got a lot more Babyless credit to spend, so I would love to try out some different things. But I'm going to thank you all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate if you did, because I know this might not be the content everybody is into. Like I said, I don't want to post this too much. Probably a video every month for now, and then maybe then like every other month, every 3 months. I don't know. We'll see. Depends what I want to do. But again, if you want to see Landon, follow me on Instagram at loveheatherette. And I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.